Hello, my name is Colby and I'm a board certified music therapist, and I'm here today to share with you a song that reminds us that even if other people or we expect ourselves to feel good and happy and fine all the time, we don't have to. And it sounds like this. You don't always have to be happy. You don't always have to feel good. You don't always have to be happy. You're doing the best that you could. Sometimes life can get hard. Sometimes things happen like dropping your coffee on the ground. You don't always have to be happy. You don't always have to feel good. You don't always have to be happy. You're doing the best that you could. So that's how it sounds. Now I'm going to break down kind of how it works, and then if you want to play along with chords, what those are. So first, kind of how it works. This song is all about validation and making sure that we feel heard and that we feel comforted in knowing that it's okay to not feel like your perfect, happy-go-lucky self all the time. And so we do that by starting out with just saying validations of you don't always have to be happy, you don't always have to feel good, you don't always have to be happy. You're doing the best that you could, and we know that, and you know that, and that is enough sometimes. And then we go into our next section of the song where we kind of admit, sometimes life can be hard, it can be a lot, and sometimes things happen. And in this section, you could name anything that is making life more difficult for you, or if you're singing with other people, they can fill in this kind of spot here. It's meant to be kind of like a spoken, timeless section, so if there's a lot of things that someone wants to fit in there, or just like one very long thing, we can give that the space that it deserves. And then it repeats back to that first section. We get to kind of couch that in more validation that here's this hard thing. I said spilling coffee on the ground. That's hard. Just like come on, man. Like you couldn't be any worse, and you made it worse, sort of thing. But you can of course add whatever you want to in there, and then repeating that with more validations, the same ones as before. You don't always have to be happy. You don't have to be good. You're doing the best that you could, and then an end. Or if you're wanting to either say more things for yourself, say more things for someone else, or get more people to fill in the things that makes it hard for them to be happy. You can repeat back to that B section. I just ended there because it's a little short video. For folks who want to play along, our chords I'm playing in D major. You can change and transpose that as best fit for your voice while you are singing. So I'm going to give us chord names and Roman numerals. Starting here on the 1 on D, strumming along. Don't always have to be happy. Then I'm moving to an A, which is the 5 chord, really quick, and then coming right back to the 1 on the D. You don't always have to feel. Then I'm moving up to the 4, the G, good. And then in that kind of good, moving back down to the 1 to the G, D as in dog. You don't always have to be happy. And then with that high note, we're going to the A, the 5 chord, and then I turn that into an A7, the 5-7, make it extra crunchy. You're doing the best that you could. Then coming back to the 1 to the D, so we're okay, we're back at home base. And then for our next section, we go up to the 4 again. Sometimes life can be hard. And then in this part, I do like a little sus I'm adding there. So it goes from D to D sus. D sus 4 to be very specific. So it's the 1 sus between the 4 and the 1. We do that again. Sometimes things happen like, instead of going to the D, I'm going to the A, which is the 5 chord. And this is where we get to speak our thing. make it 7 chords, so it has extra weight as we come back round to the 1 chord to the D, where we can repeat our first section. And that's how the song goes. I hope that it is useful for you or for the people that you are singing with. If you would like to check out some more of our songs, you can check out our social media. We are at S as in Sam, C as in Cat Music Project on all socials, so SC Music Project. And then our website is scmusicproject.org, so S as in Sam, C as in Cat, musicproject.org. And thanks so much for watching, and I hope you're doing okay today.